won't give in, been through too much. I done prayed for the money, I done prayed for the fame. I done prayed that I will make a sacrifice and play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same. I done prayed that I will make it bring glory to my name.
Buying shoes today?
Not even that. It's just regular shit. We had people in there. We're closed, and they in there taking their time like we open. I took the music off and everything, so it was just quiet in the store.
Oh,
they still just taking their time. I'm like, bro.
Listen, those people are the absolute worst. They're the absolute worst. They're the absolute worst.
Yeah.
What the hell was John Morant doing with that gun?
It's not.
It's
not
job,
illegal.
Bro.
It's not illegal to
at this
own
point.
a gun.
At this point,
it's not illegal to own a gun.
It is for him. It is for him, Finest.
No, it's not.
At this point, it is for him.
No, it's not. He has every. If
he cannot do
He
this.
has every right to own a gun. Posting a video of you all having a gun on Instagram is not illegal.
There's no way.
Finest, conceal it. You have the right to conceal it.
You don't have to, because he's where? In Tennessee. What did Tennessee just pass? Open carry.
There's
they
no
just
way.
Passed open carry. You don't need a license to carry. You don't need a license to conceal anymore in Tennessee. It's unfortunate.
Finest. There's no possibility that this is your.
I'm just saying. This is not my opinion. This is a fact.
I can't believe he's taking this stance.
No,
I can't believe he's going this way.
I'm not taking a stance.
Finest. You can have a gun. Finest.
John Morant can have a gun.
Okay.
Does he have a felony? Does he have a felony? Did he obtain the gun illegally? Did he obtain the gun illegally?
This is the point. This is the issue. This is the issue right now. This is the issue. The reason why it's a big issue is because he flashed it on camera, bro.
That's not illegal.
I know it's not illegal, but that's the issue that is happening.
I can't believe we're taking this stance. I can't believe we're taking this stance right now.
All I'm doing is
you cannot defend this man.
I'm not defending anything. Facts. That's it.
You're defending him with facts, is what you're doing.
I'm just stating facts. You can say with facts.
Hold on. I got a question. Hold on.
No, wait, because we're saying
facts. What we're saying is with facts.
All I'm saying is, does it look bad?
How many times do the Memphis Grizzlies
bad.
have to tell him to stop going on social media and stop brandishing a weapon? How many times? How many times does the NBA got to tell him to stop brandishing a weapon on social media? How many times?
I'm not Memphis, so I don't give a shit. All I'm saying is, it's a fact.
He got suspended. They're not even playing. Come on.
I got a question, though.
None of that's my business. What is my business is that it's not illegal to own and flash a gun on Instagram Live. And especially, was it in a vehicle? Because if it's in a vehicle is an extension of your property. That's why you don't have to have a license to have a gun in a car.
You know that's besides the point. You know
I don't care.
All I'm saying is we're not going to. The issue is he's been told to stop doing that multiple times.
Mark, we are not going to sit here and ostracize this man because he's doing something that is legal. Does it look bad? Yes. Is he breaking the law? No. If he's not, I don't give a fuck. If he was breaking the law, if he had a felony, or if it was
he's going to get kicked out of the league.
I don't give a fuck. He get kicked out the league. He is not doing anything illegal unless the gun was obtained illegally. If it was not obtained illegally, I don't care.
This is my point. This is what I want to say.
And you're cutting out, Mark.
This is what I want to say real quick. What's the difference between him doing that and then somebody posting it on their Snapchat?
Absolutely nothing.
That's my only argument.
It's because he plays for the Memphis Grizzlies, which is an organization that doesn't want that look, which I agree with. Does it look bad? Yes, I agree. I'm not defending him. John, what the fuck are you doing? I get it. It's stupid because especially with the timing, because he had this shit early in the year. They got spending. He's supposed to be doing better.
He got
coaching, whatever.
Spending for the same thing.
I agree. He's being ridiculous. But
if he wants to own a gun, that's not my problem.
At the same vein, we are not finna go in on him for doing something that's not illegal. That's not what I'm gonna do. Does it look? Is it a stupid move? Yes, it's a stupid move. Does it look bad optically? If you're the Grizzlies, it looks terrible. I agree. Is he breaking the law? No. So should we ostracize him? If he wants to fumble the bag, let him fumble it. I'm not gonna lose money for him fumbling the bag. Let him fumble it.
I can't.
Because again, I'm not gonna. This isn't the first time. This isn't the first time. At this point, he knows better. So if he is gonna continue, I don't give a fuck no more. I don't care no more.
Mark, you're gonna have to leave and come back, bro. Your shit is fucked.
God damn it, Mark. Mark got that dad Wi-Fi.
Your shit.
Still going.
Mark, no, I'm good now. I'm just.
No, you're not.
No,
you're not.
I'm sorry. For people that are listening to this, I am so sorry.
Mark,
man, kick him out. Kick him out.
He's still talking.
I'm just.
Get him out. He doesn't know.
I don't even know.
Oh my God.
I got nothing to come back to that.
Hello? Damn, I muted him. He was still talking. That's crazy. Mark just broke the system. All right, Mark, unmute. I turned your camera off so you can have more bandwidth.
I was just
oh my God.
Beautiful.
No.
About time, bro. This should give me a headache.
Before Mark gets back in here and goes on his tirade, nobody is saying that what he did was illegal, and nobody is saying that he should be going to jail or any of that. Nobody's saying that. You're approaching it with the fact that you don't care because it's not affecting your bag. But then my question is, what the fuck? Podcast if you don't have an opinion on what's going on in the sports world. So you can't.
That got overshadowed.
Legal. It's not illegal, so I don't care. When our whole purpose of being here is to address narratives, and the narrative is that John is fucking up unbelievably all the time.
Now, that's a great point that you brought up, and I'm glad you made it, because I don't want my point to be overshadowed because I said I'm not losing money over it. But I'm just saying, if somebody's not going to learn, then that's on them. The first time this happened, I'm like, whoa, like, yes, it was a problem, right? He got suspended. He came out, made a public apology. He even gave, in his apology, he was like, I'm meeting with people to do better. I'm figuring out who I am, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, okay, bet. He's gotten the help. Hopefully he's learned from his mistakes. And then he goes and does this shit again. At that point, I'm like, okay. I've had enough. I can't. Because you're not coachable. If you're making the same mistake over and over again, that's not being coachable. That's not learning from your lessons. And if he's not going to learn, at this point, I can't.
You throw the towel.
I'm throwing in the towel. Okay? I'm just throwing the towel in. That's it. So I'm just not going to go in on, because yes, he's not doing anything illegal. If he wants to fuck it up, because like we said, Memphis suspended him. So obviously, optically, they want him. I'm sure they have some rules about him doing this. Like, yo, we can't do that. Have you doing this again? Yada, yada, yada. So if he therefore does the shit again, then he obviously doesn't care about his NBA career. And if he doesn't care about his NBA career, I'm not going to care either.
Okay, that's fair. But when you come in with the question and the first thing you say is it's not illegal what he did, it comes off as in that you're defending his actions, right? You're defending his stupidity by saying that because he didn't technically break the law, that he is therefore, I guess, didn't do anything wrong. He did something wrong, but he didn't break the law, right?
Correct. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
That's all I'm saying. I completely disagree with what he did, for sure. I'm with y'all, but I'm just so fed up with it. He didn't do anything. I'm just so fed up.
That's fair.
Yo, somebody put Mark back in here. He said he needed a fight.
I told him to rejoin.
He's like 7 chats in this like 3-minute span. Anyways.
No. Actually, Mitch, you know what? Since we're on the podcast, I'm gonna need you to do this publicly and live for me right now.
Yeah.
I need you to do it right now. No, bro. You said what did he say last time? Finance? He said what? They won't make it out of the first round. Oh, they won't make it. Yeah. What's up? What now?
Lakers.
I'll do.
Nuggets.
I'll do this. I'll do this right now. The Denver Nuggets look like a juggernaut. They look unbeatable.
Yes, they do.
The Lakers. They better beat the Lakers and go on to the finals. That's all I'm going to say. They look like a juggernaut, though, and it does look like that Calvin was right. But they better beat those Lakers. I am going scorched earth that they do not beat those Lakers. And I will be pulling the receipts from where everybody on this fucking podcast laughed me off the podcast when I said that the Lakers were going to come out of the West. I will do that.
Wait a minute now. I was with you.
Now, I will say, the Nuggets, I was wrong. Jokic looks like the real deal. But we still haven't got to the point where the Nuggets have actually been threatened. And I want to see threatened what's going to happen because the Lakers are going to threaten them.
Jokic ain't putting up 50 points on AD. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Depends on which AD we get, bro. The AD is the most incredibly frustrating person to watch play basketball, man. How do you go from scoring 35 points to 12 points the next game, back to 30, back to 12, back to 30, back to – wait, make up your damn mind, dude. Either be incredible or be dog shit. I don't get it, man. How are you that streaky? Because I can tell you, too, AD ain't putting those points up against fucking Nuggets. He's gonna be sitting his happy ass around 20 to 25 points, and then fucking 8 points the next game. But they're gonna have more bodies than Kevon Looney to throw at them this series. I can tell you that.
Man. Jamal Murray is gonna have to come out and play. To be honest, I really think with them. For them to have at least put up a fight, bro, they're going to have to average at least not even average, combine for 50 at least somehow every night, in my opinion.
Agree?
Mm-hmm.
See, I think the Nuggets are a better team than the Lakers. I think that, like I was talking about in the group chat, I think positions 3 through 8 are better on the Nuggets than they are on the Lakers, starting with Michael Porter Jr. That boy can shoot the living fuck out of the ball, bro. He is a straight bucket.
Dude, I know what you're saying, but it's just that weird feeling I get when LeBron's on the court, bro.
It's Bron, bro.
It doesn't matter who's his other 4 people out there, bro. He will get the job done. That's the scary part about it.
Yeah. This is gonna be Bron series. Well, it should have been AD series last game, or the last series versus the Warriors. It should have been AD averaging 35 points and LeBron just sitting back in the paint like a free safety directing traffic, right? That's what he should have been doing. But it should be LeBron's series to win here.
$10,000 in credit card debt?
He's gotten you got $10,000 in credit card debt?
No, bro. It's
you all right, Calvin?
Yeah, bro. I'm hurting. Hell no. No credit card debt like that.
Let me do this real quick. Hopefully it's not a straight. I hate it when they do that. Why can't, online, why can't they give you the rosters instead of just, fucking 15 people? I want to see the starting 5 and then the bench. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to sit here and fucking decipher. But I really think that, see, somebody do this.
What you mean?
Who are you looking up?
I'm trying to get the Nuggets roster. Okay, there we go.
I'm about to say I got an app for it.
Okay, here we go. All right, and then let me get the Lakers roster as well. All right, so the Nuggets, KCP been playing his ass off right now too.
Yes, he has.
He dropped 20 in that game. All right, so we take LeBron and AD out, and we take Jokic and we take Jamal Murray out, right? Mm-hmm. Third best person on the Lakers is going to be D'Angelo Russell. And I'm probably taking Michael Porter Jr. over D'Angelo Russell right now.
I don't know if that's too crazy to say. I feel like I get more concerned Michael Porter Jr. Feel like I know what I'm going
to. But I feel like that's tough because they got different roles, though.
You said what?
I feel like that's tough because the different roles. Because D'Lo, the way D'Lo's he's more like a true point guard in terms of ball distribution. Porter's more like a shooting scorer. But I'm not mad either or. So like I'm not mad at that.
So I'm doing that, and then I'm gonna take Aaron Gordon over
Reeves.
Fuck, who's the fourth? Reeves?
Yeah, at this point.
I mean, I'm taking Gordon over him. I'm taking KCP over Vanderbilt. I mean, they're a better team. Just
Christian Braun is low key. He's sneaky.
Who?
Christian Braun, the dude that came from Kansas.
Yeah.
He's sneaky. He's
sneaky.
Yeah. He's kind of like the Austin Rivers for the Nuggets, but doesn't get that much PT, if that kind of makes sense, you know?
I'm looking at their I'm looking at their
Austin Reeves, my fault.
Yeah, I'm looking at their bench here. You got Dennis Schroeder, Malik Beasley, Lonnie Walker, Troy Brown, and Gabriel coming off of Lakers bench, and then you got Bruce Brown, Christian Braun, two Bruce Browns. That's fucked up shit. Jeff Green. They got Reggie Jackson.
Mm-hmm. And they got DeAndre Jordan.
Bro, there's no way that the Lakers should win this series.
Bro, they have Colin Gillespie. You remember him from Villanova?
Yeah. There's no way.
He's not doing shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's in the playoffs. They usually get to like an 8 or 9 man rotation.
Go fake it. I'm not gonna fake it. I might take Lakers bench over Denver's bench.
I think Lakers are only playing they're only playing 8 guys, man.
They're not going that deep.
What about Rui Hachimura? Hachimura?
Okay. I got you on that. I'll take that all day. I think that their 6-man, I think Rui Hachimura coming off the bench over who's their 6-man? Christian Braun's their 6-man? Jeff Green?
I think one of the two.
I think Jeff Green.
How many minutes per game he's averaging? Is it like 20 something?
Let's
see.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take Rui. I'll take Rui as a better 6-man. Rui's been playing his fucking ass off. That's what he's been doing.
Damn, bro. Reggie Jackson contract only $500,000.
Vet minimum.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Jeff Green's only $4 million.
Vet minimum.
That's crazy.
Oh, here's roster. Player stats. Who'd you say? Jeff Green? 19.5 minutes per game. Oh, Bruce Brown. He's averaging 28. Or no, does he start?
No, he's second.
Okay, then Bruce Brown averages 28.5 a game.
I take Rui over Bruce Brown any day of the week.
And as your backup point guard, I'm not mad at because then you think about backup point guard. Dennis Schroeder as your 2 point guard. I'm probably taking who's the 2 point guard for Denver?
Christian Braun? No, Reggie Jackson. I haven't really watched very many Denver games, man. I watched that one, the one close one between them and the Suns, but other than that, they look unbeatable. They look like the juggernaut.
It's tough to compare because Reggie Jackson, he's not really contributing much. Like last game against Phoenix, he played 2 minutes.
Damn. Yeah, see, he fucking snapped last year when he was on the Clippers.
Yeah. He was doing well when he played April 6th against Phoenix. He dropped 30, dropped 22 at Utah, 25 at Sacramento, and then since then it's Minnesota 4, Phoenix 3, Phoenix 3, Phoenix. No, I'm tripping. Those are minutes.
Damn.
Oh, Phoenix, he had 20, Utah 7, Sacramento 16, then Minnesota at 0, Phoenix 0, Phoenix 0, and then he just had 3 last game. So it's tough to like compare.
Yeah, man, I don't think the Lakers should win this series. I mean, it is LeBron. It is LeBron. I guess that's pretty much the only thing I'm going to say. It's LeBron.
Here's what I'll say. This is what I said for Warriors. I didn't say this on the cast. I said this at work. So I was talking to somebody about it. Let me plug my laptop in before this bitch die. And I said that as long as we get the AD we're supposed to get. Now I'm not gonna say that's 30 points a game. I'm not gonna say that's 25, but if we get the AD we're supposed to get, at least 20 plus points and at least double-digit rebounds, and obviously blocks. He does that where he has bad offensive games. He's gonna get you blocks. If we get the AD we're supposed to get, and LeBron is just on the court, because we already know LeBron, you're talking about consistency. As long as he's on the court, if you can get two guys to support them two, they're gonna win. I said if Reeves and D'Lo, or Reeves and two people, and I said Reeves and D'Lo just because they were the depth guys. And obviously Lonnie Walker stepped up that game. D'Lo wasn't playing well. But if you get Reeves and D'Lo to give you 15 to 20-ish around there, they're going to win. If you look at every game the Lakers won in that series, Reeves had you 18 plus, D'Lo or / Lonnie Walker got you 15 plus. I think that's what's going to be the key, just because the spacing the floor, because the way it works is if you get Reeves and D'Lo, or Reeves and Lonnie to get going, they're going to stretch the floor to where you're going to have to respect the three-point. You're going to have to respect the deep two, and that's going to open up opportunities for AD if they're on. And then that just makes their offense as a whole work a lot better. So I think same thing with this series. That's what they're going to have to do, is get those guys going.
Yeah, I think the problem they're going to run into, though, is home court. I think Denver's lost like 4 times at home this year. It's something ridiculous. Yeah. It's like 5 times that they've lost at home.
Oh,
that's
tough.
I guess Memphis was the same way. I think Memphis had only lost 6 games at home, and they went in there and stole one.
Is this one tomorrow at Denver, right? Because of the higher seed?
It's on Tuesday. Yeah, it's going to be at Denver.
Oh, Tuesday. If Lakers come out and win game 1, I give them an 80% chance of winning the series.
Yeah. If they win game 1, I'll take Lakers in 6. All right. If they win game 1 or 2, I'll take Lakers in 6. If they don't win game 1 or 2, I'm gonna take. I might take Denver in 5.
5.
If they win 1 and 2, then they go to LA and steal one. Then they're coming back to Denver game 5 to win. I'll either take Denver in 5 or probably Denver in 7, but I think 5. I don't think the Lakers can afford to not win one of the first 2 games.
Right.
I think lose one of the first 2 games if they need to.
Now here's the last thing I'll say. And obviously, Calvin, I'll let you have the floor. And I rarely do this, because usually I base my prediction stuff off of stats, and stats with context as well. So obviously stats and the things you see as you play that don't equate to stats, like hustle, effort, yada, yada, yada. But there's one thing that I think, the way how life works, I think Lakers going to win the NBA championship this year. And here's why. The producer of The Last Dance for Michael Jordan's documentary, The Last Dance for Chicago Bulls, he has been following LeBron this year with a camera crew this year. And you know how life works, that he has to win this year, because what a documentary this shit is going to be. Lakers started off 2-10. All these other teams in the West started off really well. I mean, everybody was looking good. Talking about, obviously, Phoenix is up there, Denver, Memphis. The Warriors were looking good at one point until they had those away game stretches. Nobody. What were they saying about LeBron this year? Oh, they're terrible. He's washed. He's going to retire after this year. He's not in it to win it. He's just chasing Kareem's record. All of that was being said at the beginning of the year. Then trade deadline happens. They make some trades. They get better. Still, they were looking a little rough. But what I noticed is early on, they were going on like 5-6 games losing streaks, and they'd win like 1 or 2. After the trade deadline, they weren't going on long losing streaks. So they'd lose 2, maybe win 3, lose 1, win 1, lose 2, win 2, 3. They weren't going on long win streaks or long losing streaks, but they were starting to win more than they lost, right? Then the chemistry starts clicking. LeBron passes Kareem. That happened this past year. It seemed like a forever ago, kind of. That just happened this past year. So all this history built up, they go from 13th in the West to at one point they were looking like they could potentially get the 5th or 6th seed based on how this shit played out. But they were for sure guaranteed play-in spot. They go through the play-in. Now they're looking at conference finals through the play-in. Because the play-ins new, this is going to be the first time a team has ever won the finals through the play-in route because, it's new. And if for all of this to transpire, he goes to the finals, wins it, just finished averaging 29 points a game in his 20th season, knocking on 40 years old. My God, this documentary is going to be fire. He has to win it this year, bro.
Yeah, it feels like it. I'll give you that, man. It feels like that the table is set.
Oh, magic.
I think that this series would be harder than the finals. I think that
probably.
I think that I think they take care of Boston or they take care of
Miami.
Miami. I think that they take care of both those teams. I think that this is the quote unquote finals.
Well, I'm still Miami Lakers finals. I might take Miami. I've been riding Miami since the playoffs started.
Did we get the same? We got the same 4 teams that were in the bubble this year too, didn't we?
Jimmy.
Yeah, okay, Cal, man.
Jimmy.
It looks like I got stigmatism, but it's all right.
You say what?
I said it looks like I got a stigmatism because it was all blurred out.
No, we need Jimmy to go to the finals. I can wear that every single night.
LeBron's my second favorite player of all time. But I'm not gonna lie, if Jimmy gets him his one, I'm gonna be happy. He's one of those players that I feel like everybody's kind of rooting for him to get. Like nobody roots for him during the season, but when he's in that position, people are like, I'm not gonna be mad if he gets his.
Yeah.
Because the way he plays the game, like just the right way.
Dude, it's what's funny that came up. So after they won that last game and everything, there's a clip that came up from I forgot who it was, but it was talking about how like when he was with Minnesota, when he played the practice team and everything.
Oh, how he was dogging them dudes.
Yeah, he said, I'm running with them over there. They said, you running with this the second team? He's like, yeah. Bro, I gotta send it to y'all, bro. It's literally the funny. It's about like a good 5 minutes, bro. But the detail of it, bro, is he said he was cussing.
Was that the one with Karl-Anthony Towns explaining what happened when he was on with Paul George, or was this the older one?
No, dude, it was an actual player that played with him. I forgot who it was. But bro, they were saying like he was saying like the GMs, like the front office was down there, and he's like, y'all motherfuckers gonna pay me. He's like, y'all gonna pay me. I'm like, okay. I was like, all right, Jimmy, talk your shit.
I heard he was on the same shit at Chicago. Just dog because people ain't want to go hard. He was just dogging them.
I mean, but sometimes that's what you gotta do, I feel like.
Oh yeah. That culture at Miami fits him though. Because Erik Spoelstra, like I feel like that's his type of basketball that he wants to
Erik Spoelstra like worked his way up to get to head coach. Like he used to be a video coordinator, bro. Like
so you know that same type of work your way up like Jimmy had to do when he was working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And faxed in his little stuff.
Literally had no handouts, just worked his way up. So
wait, Calvin, what's your prediction for the Denver series?
I would love just to see Jokic get an actual like title and everything. But like Finest said, man, it's like it's damn near meant to be. If you got somebody following you around from the beginning of the season all the way to now, bro, it's damn near meant to be. I mean, like, I hope it does happen for him because, like, what happened if they don't pull it out is like just a whole year's worth of videos just going to waste. Like, So
yeah.
I don't know, man. I want to see Jokic just to win it and everything, but I mean, I wouldn't hate it to see LeBron, LeBron come out of it.
Yeah. Crazy. Nobody wants to see. Nobody gives a shit about seeing Jason Tatum win a ring.
He's got time. He's young.
He has time, bro. Like that's the thing. Like I don't know, but he played his ass off today, dude. He
does that fucking AD shit too, man. He's fucking streaky as hell. Go out there and drop fucking 17 points in the next game. He's dropping 53. What the hell is that?
This is the thing that I hate about Jayson Tatum. He doesn't have the best ball handle and everything, but he can get to his spots when he needs to. This motherfucker is 6'10", bro. Why is he pulling up like he's I just don't know, bro. Just his shot selection is so bad sometimes. It's
yeah.
And it's so predictable too. If he starts going that right to left or whatever, he's gonna go to the left and step back, that little long step back or that little short step back and pull it. It's so predictable. I'm like, come on, dude, just get to the bucket and just, I don't know, try to go to the line or something. But yeah.
What happened to Mark?
He's not going to be able to rejoin because I removed him. So he's going to have to wait till next week. I didn't know it was going to keep him out.
What up, Mark? This is why we don't listen to Mitchell. He fucks it all up. He needs to listen to this shit. He's going to go back and listen to this podcast and be like, damn.
My bad, Mark.
He'll be all right. He'll be good.
It's fine. It's his fault.
Bro, I tried. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh, what if what an NBA playoff though? It's been good. I've enjoyed this one.
Yeah.
We gonna do finals post game shows again?
Like after each game?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. Shit. It depends what time they come on, but I don't get home till 10:30 every night. But yeah.
Then you really haven't been able to watch much of the playoffs, have you, Finest?
No, just really like the second half of the night game.
The good games have been good. The bad games have been fucking terrible. It's either like a 1 point like nail biter or they're getting blown out by 70.
Yeah. It's usually the team that travels that's getting blown out.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
Oh. All right, here's a question. Wait. Oh my God. Hang on. Y'all talk. I gotta find the hypothetical.
All right, Calvin. I've been meaning to text you about this. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe we don't need to dive into it on the cast, but have you ever thought about going and just trying to start working in tech?
Yeah. I've thought about that so many times, bro. I've thought about it so many times. Like, there's some days I'm sitting up there, dog, and I'm like, I really fucked up and didn't go to school for what I should have went to.
I didn't go to school for tech. I figured it out.
Yeah, but bro, like that's the thing. You have somebody that's already in tech. Like, I'm working in it, but I don't know how to actually get into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I
think if you grabbed your A+, you don't think if you grabbed your A+, the companies you worked with, you couldn't slide in with the connections you got?
Bro, to be honest, since I know what they're paying and everything, I wouldn't even want to go to those companies, to be honest. Just to be, yeah. That's the bad thing about it, is just like, once you get insight into what you're doing and everything, you see the pay percentages, you're just like, I wouldn't want to work for this company. Like, just based off of that, you know? So
yeah.
I've thought about it though, for sure. I've thought about it plenty of times. So
Shit, put your money in the tech, bro. I think
you'd be good with it.
I know I would be good with it just because, like, the customer support stuff, and I feel like I'm pretty good. If you train me and everything, bro, like, you just need to show me like a few times, and I think I'll be good. But that's the thing. I don't know what I would do in IT though, because it's so broad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. I don't know.
I don't like infrastructure, bro. That is not for me.
Why?
It's just so much fucking maintenance, bro.
That's where the money's at, though, bro.
Yeah, like, it's just monotony, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, bro, once you have a title of like tier 3 or whatever, desktop or whatever, once you get that title and then like system engineer on up, that's when you really start making money, bro. From my experience and everything like that. And there's so much different. There's so many different like sys admins, what they do. There's ones that just are over just like the database or over Active Directory. There's ones that are solely just for storage and backup and everything, dude. It's bro, you could go down a hole, dude, with how many different, like, you might have help desk and everything, but there might be 4 different tiers of help desk, you know? Like I said, dude, I can go in like a rant about it and everything, dude.
I was reading on Reddit. There's a sysadmins Reddit that all of them post in, and this guy was complaining that he can't get anybody to take his job. It's like 175K a year, and it's in the mountains of New Mexico, and you're like, your closest Walmart is something. It's something stupid. It's something like 100 miles away. So like you go and you grocery shop for a month, and you go out there, but you're making 175K. And I'm sure that whatever land you buy or whatever house you're buying in the middle of nowhere is going to run you like 100 grand, 150 grand to buy a house out there. But he said that he can't get anybody to take the job because they'll, the wives will figure out where it's at, and they'll say, nope, we ain't doing that bullshit.
No,
you're just on another planet, bro.
Bro, no. Well, the reason why he's struggling is because who the fuck wants to go 100 miles and shop for a whole month? When groceries go bad within 2 weeks. Why?
Shit, I can make it work.
I don't know, bro. You got to up that to like at least like 200 to get somebody interested. Because
but
is it a full-time job? Is it a contract? Like,
yeah, it's full-time. He was complaining about it. He was complaining about it because they won't. I guess it's a government job. Whatever it is, it's a government job. So he's complaining about it because he's like, once the people above me retire, like, it's just going to be me just doing the whole thing. I was like, damn, like, I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't be too bad of a life just living out there, like, just
maybe
isolated.
Maybe if you're
like living off the land,
kids. If you don't have kids and a wife and everything, yeah, that's cool. But also too, like, government. This is the thing where I have a question. Like, it's a government job. Why is he having struggles with government position? Because those are the most stable positions right now. The way the market's going, like, government gonna keep you until you retire or you do something fucked up.
Yeah,
it's probably
it's hard
circumstances.
To fire you. Yeah, once you get that government gig, it's like they got processes they got to do to get rid of you. You know,
I'm sure his benefits are fantastic too.
The benefits
you get that 20-year pension. Yeah.
And plus,
you're working with the government. You're working with a bunch of, like, not political as in left and right, but like just political shit that goes on in government jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, the bureaucracy of it all, right?
But dude, here's a caveat with that, bro. You work for the government. You know shit before it hits the fan, though, or you can see shit possibly hit the fan before it does, and that. There's one guy that I have talked to that I work with the state, bro, and he said he literally had to retire because he would hear stuff and it would just freak him the hell out. And he was like, "Yeah, I had to get out." Yeah, he said it would literally scare the living shit out of him. He was like, "I got my 15 years in and everything." He's retired and now I'm working somewhere else. I was like,
"Damn!" So he's drawing a pension and then working in the private sector too.
He does his own freelance and everything, which he makes. I don't know why he didn't start doing it like a long time ago, but I mean, he makes a shit ton of money. Works on his own hours and everything. He said usually during, like, once it hits like mid-October all the way to the new year, he just takes off.
Because that's when all the companies are doing their budgets and all that shit. They're getting ready for the next fiscal year. All the money's dried up by then.
Yep. But I mean, he has so many different, like, clients and stuff that he works with, so it keeps him from beginning of the year all the way to like that October time or whatever, or like mid-September. He said September starts slowing down a little bit, but he said he's busy for a good like 6-7 months out of the year. So I was like, hey, make it
be a way to do it.
Freelance, bro, dude, to be honest, freelancing is the way to go, what it seems like right now. If you do have a truly good business and it's consistent too, like, that is the way to go. But
just taking contract work,
I mean, you build up your own clientele and everything. Dude, there's so much stuff you can do. So much money to be made out there too as well.
Finest, what's your hypothetical, my guy?
It's not very good. It's just it was if you would you accept that you get let me bring it up so I don't butcher the shits. I have a screenshot of it. $10 million right now in your hand, but there's a catch. A snail is chasing you for the rest of your life. If it touches you, you die a terrible death.
I've heard this one.
The snail cannot be killed. It knows your location at all times. Its only purpose is to find you. Are you taking the money?
I'd be looking over the shoulder for the rest of my fucking life, bro.
It's a snail. Let's calm down.
It's a snail. You're still looking over your shoulder.
Now watch this. I broke this down. You know how I am. I take hypotheticals very seriously. Here was my rebuttal to that hypothetical. First of all, I'm taking the money. What are we talking about? It's a snail. So first I looked up the average speed of a snail. Because I'm just gonna assume it's a regular snail. Because in the thing, it doesn't say it's a special snail. Oh, y'all see me?
Yeah.
My Zoom went away.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. My bad.
Yeah, I see you. What
my Zoom like minimized on the screen, so I lost it. But so if it said it was a special kind of snail that could fly or some shit, then it would have said that. But it's a regular snail. So snail moves 0.03 miles an hour. Okay, I did the math. If I accepted the $10 million here in Texas, I would assume the snail spawns here in Texas. But I'm not staying here long term. So if I move back to Nashville, it's about 1,000 miles away. We'll round to make the math a little easier, right? So that means it would take, if you take the speed of the snail at 0.03 miles per hour, and you take the 1,000 miles that I move away, and it has to get to me in Nashville because it knows where I'm at, it's going to head my way. It would take the snail 33,333 years to get to Nashville. I'll be long gone before then. So I'm going to take the 10 mil.
I'll take the 10 mil regardless. What you mean?
Now, and here's the other caveat that works in your favor. It says the snail cannot be killed, so you can't kill it, but it didn't say it couldn't die of natural causes, right? Because if you die of natural causes, you weren't killed. You just pass, right? The average snail lifespan, basically
You're going too deep on it.
No,
going too deep on it.
Again, I take hypotheticals very seriously.
Bro, damn well that hypothetical means that the snail never dies. Damn well.
Now, I get that, but that's what I'm saying. This is another caveat. If you wanted to go this deep, the average lifespan of a snail, the time it takes for a snail to go from home base to the outermost out point of an outfield is about the snail's entire lifetime, though at the speed that it travels. So it's not going to get anywhere close to Nashville if it has a now, obviously, if it never dies, it's still going to take it over 33,000 years to get to Nashville. But he's not going to be here, fam. Hell, there's if the snail spawned at the apartment complex next door, it's going to take years to get over here. So, I mean, I'm taking the 10 mil. Now, if it spawned in your apartment, now we got a problem. You got to find a way to box it in. Or trap it or some shit. But I'm moving. I would just get with the 10 mil. I would just move, complete my school online. We're good. 10 mil. Oh yeah, I'm back in Nashville next month. I'm back in Nashville next week if I get 10 mil tomorrow.
I'd be back in Nashville today if I got 10 mil.
I gotta wait for the check to clear just to make sure. I'll even let them take the taxes off front right now. So I don't even got to worry about paying it later. Take this shit. Give me the 5. I'll take 5. I'm still gone. So I'll find a way to get some of that shit back.
You gonna end up back in Nashville?
That's the end game. That's the plan.
Please come back. Please, I need you.
That's the end game.
I'll probably end up in Nashville, hopefully by the end of the year. Then I got to figure out whether or not I'm gonna go. It's either Nashville or Charlotte. I've always kind of wanted to check out Charlotte.
Hey, Charlotte I've heard great things. Great things really? About bro, they said Charlotte is probably one of the most diverse areas on that side of the United States, just from the city wise and everything, and then the sports teams and all that. They said, dude, it's just the place to be. So
that's what I'm thinking, man. And then because then I'll be making California money back east. So then it'd be a really bad Hornets teams. Maybe try to snag some season tickets to Hornets.
Oh yeah,
start
for the
going and watching them. Yeah,
yeah.
See LaMelo just play street ball out there.
That's dinner what I did out here.
I wouldn't care about going and seeing. I give a shit about seeing LaMelo, but it'd just be everybody that would be coming to play them that I get to go see. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
and you'll be right next to Myrtle Beach too.
That's exactly. I know exactly what you're saying. I loved it. I love when the Spurs are trash. I thrive because I'm going to the games. Them hoes cheap. I get tickets for like $5-6. I spend more
like
on
a Tuesday game. Tuesday game. Yeah.
Oh, don't be cheap. Now, if I stand up,
Tuesday game versus the Rockets, bro. They just let anybody in.
Yeah,
they just open the doors. Like
you don't even got to scan your phone no more. They're like, just come on in. Just come on.
Yeah. They'll pay you to show up. It's like, please come to the game. Please come to the game. We need a crowd.
I couldn't imagine going and seeing a Rockets San Antonio game. But then the flip side of that is during those San Antonio Dynasty days, I bet those games were fun as hell to go to, man.
Oh, I bet, yeah. I went to the game where they set the record for most attendees at an NBA game when they had at the Alamo Dome. I mean, the atmosphere in that and they won, so it was great. It was like it was literally like an NFL game in terms of like the atmosphere with the crowd cheering because it was like 72,000 people, I believe. It was wild, bro. The setup was trash. Because it was this small ass. Because you're talking about a football field, and they had a court in the middle of it, so you were like so far away. It like wasn't as like as like arenas. It's kind of like all compact like together because the seating's made like at a pretty sharp angle. So it was but the atmosphere. Oh, dude, my watch. Apple Watch, it tells you when the environment you're in is too loud because the decibel. My phone was going off the whole time. Every time they would hit a shot. My watch is like, all right, you need to get out. You need to get out like right now. You're damaging your
hearing. Who'd they play?
Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember, to be honest. I just remember it being a lit ass venue. It was fun. Fun. We got a game time, Mitch?
Yeah, we got a game time. Let's go ahead and go. Let's go TV shows.
Hold on. Okay, I got a question with that. If we're gonna do that, are we going to count like First Take, ESPN, all that as TV shows?
Yeah, that'll count.
Okay.
So any TV show.
NBA basketball doesn't count. NFL football doesn't count. It's not like
any sports. So like actual produced shows.
Yeah, produced shows.
Okay. Damn, that's a lot. That's such a big genre too. Like it's so
you
go cartoons, you could go reality TV. Like that's Are we drafting?
We're drafting. You gotta write it down, buddy.
God damn it.
Mitch, how you over there yawning? It's like what, 5 over there in California?
It's 6, bro. Come on now.
I'm an hour off. Sorry. I still see daylight outside. It's night over here.
Man, I was planning on sleeping in yesterday. I was so excited to sleep in. I was like, fuck yes, like it's gonna be good. I'm gonna sleep till about 9:30, 10. Fucking got the phone call from work at like 7:45 that we had a problem. Sit there for 2 hours trying to fix this bitch at 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning. But I did get
are you on call almost?
Yeah, I'm on call. Like right now I'm on call.
That I'm not gonna lie, that kind of blows.
Yeah, but this morning, I slept my ass. I think I ended up getting out of bed about 10:15. Felt good.
Felt good. Lizzie Sunday.
Yeah. Can y'all sleep in? I guess minus you don't know what it means.
I can. Yeah. If it's Monday through I can sleep in unless it's Monday through Friday, then no.
Who goes first?
It's the order's gonna be Mitch, Calvin, then me.
All right, I'm going first. I'm gonna take Breaking Bad, number 1 overall. It's a great show, Finest.
Are we just doing our favorites, or are we doing shows that are just bops across like the board?
I don't know. But if you pick some bullshit, you're gonna get clowned.
Yeah, but shit, I love watching. Some shit I love watching might be bullshit to somebody else.
Yeah, I mean, I'm expecting your top 5 to be all anime, Finest.
Well, I'm not gonna do anime. I'm just gonna keep anime completely out of it. Otherwise, it would be all anime. Otherwise, it would be all anime.
Because I could take DBZ off the board number 1 if you wanted me to.
No, well, I mean, you can if you want. I'm not gonna mention anime because I watch so much anime. It would just be shit y'all have never heard of.
All right, I'm going Boondocks first one. That's my shit.
Boondocks?
Yes.
I've never seen it. What is it?
What? Are you for real?
Mitch has never seen Boondocks.
Oh, Mitch,
Mitch, are you serious? Yeah. Mitch, you would love Boondocks.
Where is it? What's it on?
I think
it used to be on
HBO Max, right?
HBO Max, but it used to be on like Cartoon Network or something. Like after, was it Cartoon Network?
Adult Swim.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Is it a animation?
It's a cartoon, but it's like a black cartoon.
Like Mitch, like when you remember when Birdman and Lil Wayne had kissed each other? You remember that whole thing?
Yeah. No. What?
You don't remember that? You don't remember? You never heard of that before?
No.
There was something. There's a picture like back in like early 2000, a picture of Lil Wayne and Birdman kissing on the lips, and they made a whole 30-minute TV show about that, bro, just clowning it.
Damn.
They do.
Right.
They make episodes on real life stuff, like when R. Kelly kissed on that girl. Yeah.
Oh my god!
About that.
I think that episode was like it pushed the envelope so much. I'm pretty sure they took it off air. You could only watch it on streaming, now obviously all of it's streaming. Back then they ended up taking it off because they were going.
Bro, they had some episodes where I'm just like,
there's no way. Like it's some of the episodes. It's wild that shit was actually on TV. It's wild.
Bet I'll have to watch it then.
Okay. Look, I gotta go. I'm gonna do a combination of my favorites, but also popular. Because there's some favorites I have that aren't really popular shows, but I'm gonna try to find a combination of both. So, with that being said, I'm going Game of Thrones.
Nice. I was wondering if I was gonna be able to get that next round. Have you seen Game of Thrones, Finest?
Yeah, I've seen all of it.
You watched Game of Thrones?
I binge watched 8 years of Game of Thrones in 2 weeks.
Damn. Season 8 piss you off, bro?
It didn't piss me off, but I was very disappointed for sure. I understood the context of because it was rushed for legitimate reasons. So I wasn't.
It wasn't legitimate reasons.
What do you mean? They got past the books.
Yeah, well, yeah, but the HBO offered them for season 8 2 seasons, 10 episodes apiece, and they said, "No, we can wrap it up in 6 episodes."
Okay, yes, but I watched a podcast where they interviewed, I forget who, but anyway, somebody that was a part of the HBO shit, and they were saying the reason why they wanted that is because they would spend 10 months a year filming for it for 8 years, like 7 or 8 years. All of them were ready to move on. They were like, I have a family. Like, I can't do the 10 months every year in like Australia or like somewhere where they don't live. They're gone for 10 months and they have families. And they were like, yeah, it was fun. It's great. We're making a lot of money, but god damn, I'm ready to like this shit. It gets old. And I was like, again, I gave it way too much context. And, I love the show so much. I'll try to be biased to make it not be as bad as it really is. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I'll cut it some slack. But I was, very disappointed with the 8th season.
Okay.
Very. All right.
Finest, I'm a steal one from you, and this one's like,
hey man, you didn't let me go.
What? You went Boondocks.
Yeah, we're on round 2.
My fault.
Round 2. We're going 5 rounds. Finest, I'm gonna steal this one from you, but it's just such a classic, man, that I gotta have it on my team because I know it's a team player. I know that it's gonna be fighting for me in the 4th. Give me Family Guy.
Oh my gosh.
See,
you don't even watch Family Guy.
Yeah, I watched it's one of those that you can just turn on and just watch whenever, right? Like,
I do that. I watch every night before I go to bed. I just have it on. It's like a comfort.
Yeah, show. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's not one of my favorites, but it's such a powerhouse that I need to take it. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
it's a $2 billion asset now. It's worth $2 billion. They're doing it, and they're still making new episodes.
Give me Family Guy. Yeah, they're 27 seasons or some shit?
Yes, yeah, something wild, like 20 plus.
All right. Calvin.
Bro, y'all should know. I'm already going. I always say this for every favorite TV show. I'm picking The Wire, the greatest TV show.
Dude, hey! I'm watching that right now. I'm on season 5 right now, bro.
Bro,
I need Marlo to get got, bro. I need Marlo to get got. I am tired of that dude, bro. I am so fucking tired of him right now, man.
You got my HBO. Fine, just watch it, dude. Like,
okay, wait. Pause. Let's pause. Speaking of that, your shit didn't renew. I wasn't gonna say nothing because I'm not paying for it. So I was like, "Oh damn, I'm just not gonna say nothing." Because I watched South Park, which is my next pick, by the way. And it's on HBO Max.
I don't know what I don't know what's going on.
Fuck.
Hey man, I don't know what's going on with yours, but mine is working. Hold on, let me take.
It's not.
Yes, it.
Stop playing with me, bro.
Bro, look, I took the blur off. Look. You're gonna go try to get me on this.
Right. Hold up. Wait for it. Because it'll load up for me.
I don't even want to look at it, bro. Look.
Click on it.
That's a different account.
What you mean it's a different account?
Because remember, mine would have your account. No,
you see it in the back there.
No, Calvin, you have that's a different HBO.
You say what?
That's a different HBO account. Because remember the old one you had?
You did create. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it has a Calvin and it has a Finest. So that's a different HBO.
My bad. I'll text you it. I'll text you it. My bad, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Yeah, bro. I need Marlo to get got, Calvin. I am tired of this dude. I am tired of him. I can't deal with it anymore, bro. He a little snake in the grass, man.
I don't want to ruin it for you.
I'll let you know. I think I started 2 weeks ago. I'm already on season 5. I think I'm like probably 7 or 8 episodes away from finishing it up. Is there a reason that it's only 5 seasons? I feel like it's so good and like beloved that.
I think so. There is a reason why, but I can't think of why.
Who produced it? That's not 50 Cent that produced it, is it?
No, but
that's Power, right?
Power and BMF.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I heard something about The Wire. They stopped just because people got opportunities to do bigger shit and they weren't able to keep the cast.
It was that, and then like all that stuff, like each season is based off a different time period in Baltimore, like history and everything. Like one's about like them, I think, what was it, season 4 or something is like about how they were like shipping the drugs and stuff through the port. One is just about like the school system, and then there's something, the other two, I forgot what the other ones are about, but I mean, like, dude, like it exposed Baltimore's one of the most corrupt like cities, I think, in my own opinion, just how like the laws and everything. But I mean, that TV show shed a lot of light on a lot of corrupt stuff. Bro, Obama even said that's one of his favorite TV shows.
Yeah, season
like it's crazy.
Yeah, season 4 was about the schools and the mayor, the new mayor running. Season 3 was about all the drugs coming through. I'm sorry, season 2 was about all the drugs coming through the ports. Season 1 was the first one. I can't remember what the fuck season 3 was about. Damn. I can't remember that at all.
I can't remember it either.
I just fucking watched it. I can't tell you what season 3 is about. That's wild. Season one was the drugs, Barksdale. Oh, season 3 was Stringer. Season 3 was Stringer season, about him trying to go legit with the shit. He was going legit with all the businesses and all that stuff. Yeah, that was what that season was about. I liked Stringer, bro. I liked Avon Barksdale. I liked all of them. I cannot stand Marlo though, bro. This guy's got to go, man.
Marlo's just a snake, bro. He's
sketchy as hell too.
But the thing about it, he always be leaving the scene right before shit pop off.
I can't stand him. He's one of those TV characters that like you be watching a show so deep that like you really start to hate these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like the Game of Thrones. Remember King Jeffrey Finest?
Yes.
He was one of that is one of like the only TV characters that like I legitimately like. I was angry watching it. Like it got under my skin that much watching that character,
He's a douchebag.
Yeah. Okay, South Park's yours, Finest.
Yeah, South Park for round 3. Again, another comfort show that I like to watch, and it's hysterical. Alrighty, round 1 or round 3, first pick.
I know. I'm trying to think of which direction I want to go with it. Give me Inside the NBA.
Oh.
I swear to God, I watch Inside the NBA. I'm more excited to watch that show than I am the actual game itself.
Oh, for sure. If I see that the game's on TNT and the game's over, I'm still turning it to TNT because I know they're doing some funny shit.
Dude, I'm so pissed that the Lakers series is going to be all ESPN. It really is dog shit watching basketball on ESPN compared to TNT, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I don't give a fuck about what – I do like Stephen A., I'm not going to lie, and I do like Wilbon. I cannot stand Jalen Rose, bro. I don't like listening to dude talk. I don't like his takes on shit. Just annoying.
Don't like his hairline.
Don't like his hairline, bro. His hairline's fucked up. That shit is fucked up.
This shit is crispy.
It is, bro.
This shit is crispy.
No, bro. This shit's fucked up.
That boy, dude, that shit. His barber be like this, and
yeah, it'd be too. It's too crispy that it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
It almost looks fake, almost.
Exactly. It's too pronounced, bro. It's too perfect.
Yeah, because a hairline is supposed to have like a natural curve to it, but his shit is just straight. Like,
yeah. All right, Finest, what you got?
It's Calvin's turn.
Let me get the Shannon and Skip show. Let me get that.
Nice.
Just I just like hearing old folks argue in the morning. Gets my blood flowing.
Alrighty. Round 3, pick 3. I'm gonna go Shark Tank.
That's a good one.
I love Shark Tank. I thought about going sports shows again. I was gonna do obviously First Take, but I'm gonna stay on a different side of the spectrum. All right, we're on round 4.
Round 4, I'm gonna take y'all. I don't think y'all have ever seen it. I'm gonna take The West Wing. If y'all like political TV shows, you have to watch The West Wing. It is one of the best. That's the best political TV show I've ever seen. I love it. HBO Max. Tune in. Made in like 1995. That's good.
You know what? I'm gonna get one that put on Netflix. I'm gonna put Narcos.
Nice. Narcos is a good one.
Oh man.
I think that was the TV show that Lily put Netflix on. Like that's what gave them the buzz and everything, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. It was House of Cards and Narcos did it.
Mm-hmm. Which
House of Cards
have you watched
really
House of Cards?
Good,
is House of Cards good?
Oh, dude, House of Cards is fucking phenomenal. You just got to watch it. The last season's dog shit because Kevin Spacey did all his like rapey shit or whatnot. Mm-hmm. So he got booted off the show. But yeah, the House of Cards is fucking phenomenal. You gotta like political TV shows though. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta the action in those shows comes from dialogue as opposed to like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like I would because The Wire is like a mixture of like the political side and then like the street side of it. And like if you don't listen to the political side, you definitely won't understand like what they're saying like further on and stuff. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll be down to watch that. Yeah, I gotta check it out.
I would check out Calvin. I'd check out The West Wing before you do House of Cards. See if you like it.
What's the
West Wing's like West Wing's you're getting it's 8 seasons, probably like 24 episodes a season, somewhere like that. Good 24, and then like each episode's 45 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
Shit's good, man. It's just about. It starts with the president, and that's it. And it's just about the president. That's all it is. The president and his staff. There's no other. And it's just how they maneuver through his terms. Whereas like House of Cards, I guess, is a little bit. I don't want to ruin that show either. But I give The West Wing a shot, man. The writing in that show is fucking insane.
Okay.
And it's one of those like it's got that older like '90s feel TV to it, and I like that shit. You know that older shit.
Damn, I got upgraded. My camera working now. We HD. Is it my turn? I'm going a slightly different direction. I'm going Family Feud, specifically Steve Harvey Family Feud.
Ooh. That's good.
Ooh.
That's one of my favorite shows.
The episode with Stephon Diggs.
I haven't seen. I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, dude,
just
look at the highlight. I can't remember what he said. I'll send you the clip. I can't.
They said something. He said, "What do you do?" I forgot. He said, "Leave it." They said, "Leave it." He goes like, "In." And he goes like,
"Yeah."
Oh hell no! Tripping.
I'm number 5.
Yeah, round 5, first pick.
I had a good one for 5. Where was I going to go with it? No, I had one for 5 that I want to use, so I'm going to have to remember it. Somebody go first. Yeah, I think it's one that y'all aren't going to steal, but I want it on my team, so I can't remember.
I can't think, dude. What's something that's like?
I have one that's one of my all-time favorites, but I don't know if it's popular. So I'm trying to decide if I want to use it or not.
I was gonna say dumb shit like Tom and Jerry, but y'all would have clowned me.
What? No, what are you talking about?
Tom and Jerry was gas, bro.
Yeah, that was goated. I haven't picked any of them from the old school Cartoon Network. Damn, that's wild.
Yeah. Ed and Eddie.
I was gonna say it's my all-time favorite, like Cartoon Network cartoon.
You know what? On Reddit, you know what I figured out? Y'all know how like fucked up Kurt's Cowardly Dog was? You know how that
dude?
Yeah.
You know how fucked up that show was? I never realized. I was reading on it and on Reddit. If you go and watch that show, it's still fucked up to this day. I never realized on Reddit they were explaining the show, and the show is supposed to be from the point of view of Courage, right? It's supposed to be from the point of view of the dog, and the dog's really scared of everything. So all the monsters and shit that happen in that show are never real. It's just a scared dog that's scared of everything, right?
Like
so that's why
it's all in its head.
Fine. Yeah, it's like any other scared dog that you would see that like scared of its own shadow doesn't want to fucking come out and see new people or hides and shit like that. And they're saying that like all the fucked up shit that is in his head is what he's seeing, and that's why at the end of the episode everything's always fine. And I'd never put like drawn that conclusion, like the one and one together. But I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
I heard I heard that house that they live in was like actually based on a true house or some shit. That's like off in nowhere.
And you think about the house being in the middle of nowhere, the fan theory of it is that the reason it's like that is because that's the only house that Courage knows, right? That's the only house that the dog knows because he's with an old couple that just stays in the house all day.
Right.
And so he's always there, so he doesn't know that there's any other houses.
That makes sense.
I don't know. Had me fucked up though reading that. I had a really good show, man. I had a really good show.
I don't know what.
Is everybody still thinking?
Yeah, dude. I don't know what I want. I don't know which one.
I think I'm still gonna shy away from the Cartoon Network cartoons, though.
You know what, bro?
Oh, I got 2 of them now.
I'll put this one, and they have some weird episodes. I'm gonna say Black Mirror.
There you go. That's a good one.
Black Mirror. That's a good one. They like. There's some episodes where I looked at it. I'm like, that fucked me up, like a little bit.
Dude.
They had one about the social media one, bro, and I was like, dude, it really put things in perspective a little bit. It was like everybody. It was like it was something about like social media, and it would post everybody's like status or something like that.
Credit score. It was like their credit score above their head.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit fucked me up, bro. That shit fucked me up.
Same here.
Calvin, you ever watch that show? I'm trying to think of a way to word this. You ever watch that show with like a different pair of eyes?
Mm-mm.
You never watched it with like
from a white
different
person's
viewpoint on
perspective?
life.
Hold on. Say that. Hold on. Say that again. I'm sorry. I got it. Sorry.
Is that what you're trying to say, Mitch?
No. Have you ever watched that video? Have you ever watched that show with like a different perspective on life?
No.
You've never watched it with like
what are you trying to get to, Mitch? What are you trying to get to? Just say it, bro.
You want me to pause it so you can say
it? Pause it. It's awesome, though. I recommend it.
All right, we back live. We back
live. But yes, Mitch, I have done that plenty of times.
Oh man.
I got to figure out where I was going to go because I have a show that I was going to steal. I don't know that y'all had watched it. Something tells me it was on Amazon Prime. You know what? I'll take it.
I know what it is. Go ahead.
That's it. The Boys.
Yep,
that was it.
I knew it.
That was it. Okay. Yeah. I'm taking The Boys. We got to do honorable mentions after this because there's a few that y'all need to watch.
Ready. And then my last one, these last two, I'm obviously using one as an honorable mention. These last two were like dead even, but I'm going to go with the one I think that was more popular. So the one I'm about to say is not my favorite out of the two, but I think it's the one that's more popular. I'm going CSI Miami.
Interesting. I never got into CSIs, bro.
Oh my goodness, bro. I love it.
Did y'all used to watch 24 back in the day?
Yeah.
Like that's like back in the day, like growing up as a kid. Your parents watch that shit or anything?
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that used to be the network television show that I would follow. I still watch it to this day. I think it's a good
one. But yeah, bro, CSI Miami, specifically the Miami one's my favorite because that boy Horatio Kane, he's gonna figure this shit out. I don't care what happens, he's gonna figure this shit out. And it actually had my favorite part is so each episode obviously there's a new crime, they're trying to figure it out. And what I liked about the show, it wasn't predictable because most like crime shows, they'll figure it out at the end. They didn't always figure it out.
It's like if they arrest somebody 15 minutes into the show, it's not him because they still got to fill the rest of the 45 minutes.
Right. So they kept it. It was unpredictable because the guy they would arrest, you would think, it can't be him. Then and then it actually was him, but they let him out because some evidence didn't line up at first, or sometimes it's not that person, and then sometimes they just don't get the guy, or the guy ends up killing the person at the end. They just lose. They take the L, and like there's an actual plot there's a plot of the actual characters within the plots of each crime. So there's like a love triangle between the co-workers, and Horatio Kane's past starts coming up, and there's all this stuff that happens with his past, and he goes like a foreign country. He goes like rogue almost type shit. Yada, yada, yada. Like, it's my favorite CSI. It's one of the reasons why I did criminal justice in high school, and I was going to go to be a forensic scientist initially to UT before I found my love for physics. But yeah, I was going to do special ops and law enforcement is what I wanted to do, was plan A. But yeah, not because of the show, but that show like just solidified my decision because I always wanted to before this. Yeah, I always wanted to before the show, and then when I watched the show, I was like, oh yeah, that's the forensic side for sure. Because some of that stuff's like dramatized, yeah, but the forensic side of it, the science part of like bullet trajectories and the physics behind a lot of different things, that I was like, yeah, that's why I want to do that sciencey shit. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Should we go on to honorable mentions, boys?
Yep.
Shit.
I'm already going with mine because I had it that was in battle with this. I'm going House MD with Hugh Laurie.
Oh my god, dude! I should have taken that. I would have taken that like second. Damn. I didn't even think about that.
Oh,
I've watched that through probably 4 times, bro.
Oh yeah, same. Same.
Who's your favorite non-House character?
What with the old crew, or like between all of them?
All of them.
What was the black dude? I forget his name.
That's gonna piss me off. That one's gonna drive me insane. It's Omar Epps is the person.
That's the actor. Yeah,
because it's I'd go with like of his crew. I'd go with Chase and then James James Wilson's always
his best
classic,
friend,
bro.
Yeah.
They're up to shit, bro. They're always up to shit. What
Eric,
the fuck
Foreman.
is his name?
Foreman.
Yep.
Foreman. Yeah, and
I really hated that girl.
The one that had the thing with Chase.
Yeah, I can't remember her name.
She was soft. She was soft as shit.
Yeah,
I couldn't stand her. It was Cameron.
Cameron, yeah. Taub was good. Taub was always sketchy. Always bending his ethics a little bit.
And then Cutner. You remember what happened to Cutner?
Cutner.
The Indian, or was it Indian?
Oh, yeah, the guy that committed suicide. Yeah.
Bro, I was shook.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Boys, I'm low-key going to have to jump because I got to go pick up some up at the store because it's about to close in like 15. But here's my honorable mention.
You finna pick up that Mitch special?
No, fool. No, fool. I got to go up to get some allergy medicine from, what's it called, Walgreens. But no, here's my honorable mention. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And I'm out.
Nice. We tripping.
Nice. How did we not pick that?
Why not?
How did we not pick that?
How? Why not?
I'm saying, why didn't we think of it?
Yeah.
I thought you said. Oh, I thought you said how. Well, like, why did I pick that? I'm like, why not pick it?
I should have got.
Fuck, dude. I got greedy with Family Guy. I should have taken House. I forgot about how much I love that show, man. It's just one of those, like, I watch that motherfucker every day, bro. Every single day. It's one of those. The Office didn't get picked.
I was gonna kill somebody if The Office got picked. I do not like that show.
How do you not like that?
It's not funny.
You have the driest sense of humor.
No,
bro, y'all are tripping.
That is not funny.
The
Black people do
Office,
not think that shit funny.
What are you talking about? The Office is dry humor. That's the whole point.
That's what I'm saying. You got a dry humor. That's what I'm saying. How do you not like it?
No, I have a twisted humor. I have an outlandish, off the wall, sideways humor. I say shit at work that would get me canceled if it got out.
If the group messages were released.
Oh, Jesus. HR is on my shit. I'd be saying outlandish shit.
I know he do. Fucking, I ain't even gonna say what he probably be saying. But nah, on that note,
chill.
No, but on that note, I'm out, boys. I'll see y'all next time.
We'll see you next week.
All right.
You want to close out some honorable mentions?
Yeah, you got obligations right now or no?
I mean, I can go till 9. For like 15 more minutes.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we're leaving out a bunch of shows here. I can't believe I didn't pick House. I got greedy with Family Guy. It was low key like me wanting to steal it from you too.
Yeah, because
like,
you knew I was gonna pick
that
it.
was in there. I knew that was your second pick. I mean, Family Guy's a solid pick, but fucking House, man, I fucking love that show.
What
was the one
favorite?
Remember when he was that cop, that storyline about the cop chasing him down for like 10, 11 episodes, just being a huge pain in the ass?
Oh, because he did some shit. Yeah,
he was rude to him.
Yeah,
he was rude to him, and
when he went in for like a checkup.
Vendetta. Oh
yeah, I remember that. That show's fucking great.
You ever watch Scrubs?
Kind of, not really.
Scrubs was a good one. I think that's almost, it's a little bit more complex than The Office. I can't believe you don't like The Office, man.
I tried. I watched the whole first season. I was just like, if this is supposed to be a comedy, I don't think I laughed once the whole first season. First
season's touchy, but like once it gets into like 2 and 3, bro, like,
oh my God, if I gotta do all that, bro.
Yeah,
at least,
I mean,
if it was like a drama, I guess I don't know how you can make an Office thing a drama, but the fact that it was a comedy and it was supposed to be this revered comedy and I didn't laugh, like, I respect it. I understand what it is. Like, I understand that it's one of the great, shows, whatever, but it's just not my cup of tea.
It's fair.
I like South Park and Family Guy. It's not the same humor at all.
Yeah. Family Guys, they're flashbacks. That's pretty much half the fucking show. It's just flashbacks.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Yeah,
flashbacks
and formula, man,
and cutaways.
Yeah,
I like American Dad too. They just don't have the cutaways.
I never got into American Dad. I never got into Futurama either.
Futurama's straight. I used to watch it a little bit as a comfort show, but I gotta replace it with American Dad because American Dad, especially the newer seasons, they're so funny. It got better Because at first, I feel like they're trying to be too much like a Family Guy at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
but then they kind of differentiated themselves a little bit because they didn't use cutaways, so they had different ways of like making it its own thing, even though it's still similar because obviously it's the same writers. But Family or American Dad's like number 2 out of like Seth MacFarlane's projects.
What about the Cleveland show? Whatever happened to that? Did it get canceled?
Yeah, it was terrible. I didn't like it.
Did they reintroduce Cleveland back into it? Into Family Guy?
So literally what they did, they kept it as like continuation. So Cleveland was moving and left Family Guy because he moved, had his own show. The show wasn't doing well. And so since he got canceled, Cleveland moved back to Quahog. And now he's back on Family Guy. So I like how they did that.
Have they ever done a crossover with American Dad?
Yes. Yeah. They did.
I bet that's pretty comical.
Oh, yeah, it was great. Have you seen the crossover that Family Guy did with The Simpsons? Oh, they got one with The Simpsons. Pretty good.
Is Simpsons? I never really got into The Simpsons.
It's all right. Because Family Guy was inspired. Seth MacFarlane said he was inspired from The Simpsons. So people try to say Family Guy's like a ripoff of The Simpsons. It's not, because it's a completely different formula. Same type of humor, but it's a different form with cutaways. The Simpsons didn't have cutaways. But
I feel like Family Guy probably pushes the envelope a little bit more.
Way more. Yeah.
Rick and Morty got to be up there too, man. Rick and Morty has to be in there.
For sure, Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty just gets you thinking, bro. I had one. I had just watched the episode where they go into the detoxification. They detox their bad selves.
Yeah, and their bad selves in that other dimension.
Yeah.
Those
and he ends up finding Morty. Morty goes and lives this life, and Rick ends up finding him.
Yeah.
That was
my favorite episode. I think my favorite episode besides the Pickle Rick episode is probably the one where Rick would take Morty's memories and he'd save them in the basement. And so he was going through, and then we started fucking. Was that the one where he started fucking with the squirrels? He was looking at the memory, fucking with the squirrels, and has completely abandoned that reality or dimension.
Yeah,
you can't fuck with the squirrels, Morty. Now we have to leave this entire planet. That shit was so funny.
Yeah, and then they got that storyline with like the Citadel of Ricks and all that stuff that kind of laying dormant between everything.
Yeah.
But there's they can't pump them out like Family Guy or South Park. They got to because they're fucking with science pretty much. They're like going into the string theory, all that shit. Like they gotta be able to understand it a little bit to build a show around it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they definitely, because it's been a minute since the newest season, right? It came out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm sure season 7 should be coming out soon. I'd imagine.
Probably, because Family
Guy. Did you watch House of Dragon?
No, not yet.
You need to watch that. You'll finish that in 2 days.
It's better than Game of Thrones. That's what I heard, right?
It's not better than Game of Thrones. It's just Game of Thrones.
It's just up there.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it in the first like 30 minutes. Really, in the first 15 minutes, you're gonna be like, "Oh, this is Game of Thrones." You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you're gonna miss it. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna be like, "Oh shit, this is what I fell in love with." It's good.
I'll watch it eventually. I was late to Game of Thrones. I didn't start watching because when I binge watched the first 7 seasons, I binge watched it in 2 weeks, and then that next week, right when I finished the 7th season, that next week the 8th season dropped. So I was like late. But that's why I binge watched it in 2 weeks, because I was like, after I watched the first episode, the first season, because I heard about season 8, it was the biggest hype ever. I was like, let me see what this shit talking about. So I started watching episode 1. I was like, oh shit, I got to finish this before this shit come out. The next season come out.
Yeah.
So I just watched all of it.
Bro, I would have paid money to be sitting next to you when the red wedding happened. Oh. You were probably just sitting there like, what the fuck?
I wasn't sitting. I wasn't sitting. Not anymore. I started off sitting. I was like, oh. Bro, that shit was. I don't think I blinked.
Yeah, it was crazy. The red wedding was that's one of those like episodes in TV history that will like go down of being like, what the. I mean, if you haven't seen it by now, you fucked up, right? So, like, spoilers or whatever. They just killed everybody. Everybody. You're like, anybody that you remotely liked on that TV show, fucking dead. He's gone as fuck, man. Don't even get me started on that, man. How useless was it that we found out that Jon Snow was a Targaryen? That legitimately was no reason. There was no, like, nothing came of it. It was the biggest reveal that absolutely nothing came up.
I mean, that means he had a right to the throne just as much as the chick.
Yeah, but it didn't matter. It had no bearing on the show.
Because he didn't want the throne.
No, it had no bearing. Like, you could have taken that storyline out and that show would have ended the exact same.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then we have to sit here for fucking 10 years real time. 10 years real time of watching the show. I know you binged it, but imagine watching the show for fucking 10 years and like out. I'm not a books guy. I started on I think that I watched it and I started on season 4, right? So like season 4 was coming out and I binged 1 through 3. And then I watched season 4, season 5 as it came out. Right. Imagine watching that show and even more being into the books, which, you know, I'm not into the books like that. But watching that and having the buildup of the Night King and that winter is coming and all of this shit of how horrible and terrible it's going to be for it to end in one fucking episode. That whole storyline that had been built up of winter is coming, these guys are going to cross the wall, all ended in one episode. And they didn't even do shit. They didn't make it past Winterfell, bro. Like, they didn't even Night King didn't make it down to King's Landing. Like, it's just such a worthless show, man. The fucking dragon can't see an arrow coming. It's above. Can't see a fucking arrow. Armada of ships just gets sniped out of the air. Like, the dragon isn't the most OP thing that's ever. I can't.
And if we're gonna be realistic, like I'm sure they were trying to be, arrow's not piercing dragon skin. We understand how thick dragon skin is. It's thicker than alligator skin, and you got to take a 45 slug straight point blank range to get through alligator skin. And we're talking about, you think an arrow back then, not a modern day arrow with all this technology. Arrow back then going through a dragon skin. Oh, fuck out of here.
And the dragon can't see it. It's blocked by a little cliff when the dragon is fucking 5,000 feet in the air. It can't see an armada of ships behind a little small cliff, man. I can't with that fucking show, man. It makes me so mad because I'm one that rewatches shows, right? Like, I rewatched House last year for the fucking 5th time, and I enjoyed it just as much as I watched it the first time, right?
Right.
I can't watch Game of Thrones because of season 8. That is how, like, it ruins it for me.
Yeah, I haven't rewatched it since then either.
It kills rewatchability on it. You need to watch House of Dragon though, man. Like, it's just, I know what you're like, where your mind's at right now, as far as in like, I'll watch it or whatnot. But I'm telling you, 10 minutes into that first episode, it's a reminder of why you love Game of Thrones, and it's like it's the same shit, just different characters.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm taking my time on watching it, because I don't have the time to binge watch shit right now. I'm trying not to commit to show because episodes like still an hour.
Yeah, it's 10 episodes.
It would take me 3 days to finish one episode because I'd watch 30 minutes, like 20, 30 minutes before I go to bed every night when I get home. That's the only time. I guess I could watch an episode on like the days I'm off, but it would take me a minute to. And then when I'm hooked, it's gonna ruin my life because I'm gonna stay up to 2 in the morning trying to finish episodes and shit. I might this summer,
do it, man.
I might this summer because I'll have a little more time to fuck around my schedule. But
and then summer. We're in summer. How fucked up is that? We're in summer right now, man.
I know semester just ended. Well, I'm in grad school, so it's year round. So technically, that hasn't changed anything for me. But in terms of my schedule being a little more free in terms of meetings, because I have less meetings in the summer. But yeah, it's crazy. Because I went to the gym to play basketball Friday to run with my normal crew. Nobody. We didn't get a single run. It was just like 4 people here, then 2 people would leave, 3 people would show up. We'd have 5. So there's 3 guys played a game of 21. Like, we didn't have a single run Friday. And I stayed up there for like 3 or 4 hours trying to wait for enough people.
Are you playing pickup at UTSA or at Gold's?
UTSA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean everybody was headed back, wherever, Houston, Austin, wherever they're from.
Mm-hmm.
And then graduation, obviously, was this past weekend, so there was nobody up there.
Damn. Yeah, man, so, it's gonna be interesting. You need to. I'm telling you, man. You'll just 10 minutes. That's all you need to do. Just watch 10 minutes of it.
I know.
And you'll be like,
well, first, I got to link up with Calvin and get this HBO situation figured out.
Yeah, you do.
Because I was watching The Last of Us, and then when
that was fire. That show was.
I'm finished. Fire. I was watching it though, and then when I tried to log on one Saturday, it showed the subscription renewal. I was like, "Oh fuck, Calvin."
Yeah. Hey, did you play the games?
No, I didn't know about it until the show.
So you never played the games then?
No.
So you're just as in the dark as I am. As like what's going to happen. Have you finished The Last of Us?
No.
Shit, dude.
No, I was binging it. Well, to the best of my, I was watching as many as I could on the weekends, basically.
Yeah, that was one of those I binged that motherfucker in like a day, man. I like watching them as they come out, like on like week by week basis, because it prevents me from binging. You know what I'm saying? Like cliffhangers actually matter.
Yeah. I had eventually caught up with it, and then the subscription thing cut out. So I forget. I don't want to say like where I'm at because obviously it's still fairly new and I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm not. I think it might be on episode like 5 or 6.
Yeah, it gets pretty insane. You need to let us know when you finish because I need your thoughts on the ending. The ending's a very morally complex question that it leaves you with.
How many episodes? How many total episodes is it?
No.
This season's done? 9? Okay, so I don't have much left.
Might be 10. I can't remember. I think that they said that they're going to do the second video game. The second video game is going to be 2 seasons, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So they're going to stretch it out. All right, let's see if you can get through this without stuttering.
All right, well, wait, before I end it. You're not going to be in Nashville next week, are you? By chance? No. Okay. I'll be
back there.
Yeah, for Trey's he's graduated from Indy. So
I'm trying to be back hopefully by the end of the year. How long do you still have I feel like you are always like 4 years away from graduating, bro. Are you still 4 years away from graduating?
Fall of 2024.
Okay, so that's next year.
Yeah.
So that's next, but you graduate in the fall, which means you graduate in December of that year.
Correct.
And then you have the hookups at MTSU?
That's the word on the street because my mom said she knows the dean, or was it? I think she knows the president of the university. So nice. I might. And I think she reached out to whoever's the head of the physics department. So I might have some connects there because if that's the case, my dream school is Middle Tennessee State. So if I get a position there, I mean, I'm there till retirement, 40, 50 years from down the road. And I'm never going to truly retire. I mean, because I can teach till I'm, teaching's not a physically demanding job. I'm going to teach till my fucking brain just stops working. It's 80, 90, whenever that is.
We should do if we all get back in the same thing, we should figure out a way to start doing in-person casts.
In-persons.
Yeah.
I started doing them here for the Uncle Strips. They're so much fun.
Yeah, but we need to get have like a table, all the shit, get the mics, get the cameras.
Like a studio?
Like an actual place.
I'm sure we can figure something out where we can rent out maybe an office space once a week or something like that. I'm sure we can figure something out.
Yeah. We'd need to throw in for 2 or 3 cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, for sure. All righty. Well,
maybe one of us. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
Don't stutter.
No, go ahead.
Maybe one of us has a house by then. Have fucking a shed.
Oh yeah, that'd be like a basement.
Yeah.
We can get those C4 sponsorships and maybe sponsored by H&M.
Let's do it.
Get sponsored by Blue Chew. Apparently, they're sponsoring all podcasts nowadays.
Damn.
Free Viagra
Blue
pills.
Chew finest. Yeah, there you go.
Hey, I watch so many podcasts. I know what they are because they be pushing them hoes.
They really do.
Yep. Y'all heard it here first. It's been another fantastic episode of Guard 615. Hopefully, we'll get Mark back on with some great internet instead of that dad Wi-Fi he's got going on over there. But we appreciate you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys next week. This has been Guard 615. We are out. Ooh, stutter free. I'm
gonna chase my dreams, my life.